defense of Get Flanked. As we've seen, they just had a successful defense.
So yeah, the Foxey Baddies, they've changed up their composition a little bit. They now bring in 5 10s and 2 9s. They've dropped one of their mediums, picked up a T22, and then they dropped, another medium and their 416 and brought a Conqueror and a Patton in those tier 9 slots. On the Get Flank side, the only change that they've made, as far as I can remember, is that they've switched one of the E5s for an I7.
Interesting, especially with the IS-7 pick on Sand River. Sand River is a pretty bumpy map in that the depression isn't like, amazing on the IS-7. It's good enough, but especially for this map, it can get a little goofy at times, as we see Sublime taking 3 shots there, but none of them gonna penetrate. Kind of give him a little bit of a haircut as he went up on top of that dune to get early lights. We'll have to see what Foxey Baddies are doing, but they are being super aggressive on defense here, sending these mediums to the A line. Now they might be able to spot out this IS-7 of Rummy, but it looks like Rummy might just be playing this position to hold the north.
So the Foxy guys just let me know that the TeamSpeak server that they were on crashed about a minute into that game, which is why they they sat around for a little bit doing nothing at the start, and then just through the general panic and drama and whatnot, didn't manage to get anything done in that game. But it's a quality excuse. We'll see how having TeamSpeak and comms and whatnot fares for them in game 2.
Yeah, definitely. And we actually see Rummy getting a nice roll there, a 568 on Sublime. That's gonna force Sublime to kind of, limp away here. But Rummy has the potential to get another shot. He's gonna hit the dirt though, making sure he tells that Earth who's the boss. As All Hard all the time gonna get out of there with Sublime. But Get Flank being very defensive in this northern region, as Foxy Baddies are running away after taking that solid hit from the IS-7. But it's very interesting how they have no eyes in the south. I mean, they do know that an IS-7 is committed to the north. There's shots going out on the Conqueror of Bryant. Those look to maybe be blind fires. But very, very interesting how not much is going down in the south. And we see a lot of teams go for that 1-cap push. It'll be interesting to see if they do collapse on this number 2 cap. I mean, this is where Foxy Baddies' whole team is. But as we talk about that, we got the batch out of Sublime. We seen him up north kind of figuring out what that IS-7 was doing. Now he's going to be looking to get some eyes in the south. But he might be meeting up with Ledif in that T22. Ledif gonna poke over. Does he get the lights? Looks like Sublime. Oh, looks like Ledif was lit though. So he'll be asking for that help from his team. Foxy Baddies just kind of spread out here to receive the defense. Mediums up north. Not sure what Ziegles is looking at. Have to just kind of hop on board there, but it's a lot slower than what we've seen before on Monday night. Most of those games were very quick, but Sand River, a map that kind of drags out the gameplay here, is All Hard all the time. Gonna be trying to get a shot on Rummy. Rummy gonna laugh that one away, as that IS-7 does have some very solid turret armor. And it looks like Get Flank gonna be setting up for this number 2 cap. They do have pressure on the number 1, but maybe they're trying to bait out players to get shots on them crossing in that E line. Trying to see if they can catch them coming down here or in the middle. This Carjacks is barely on there. Now from this position, it looks like they do not have a shot, but Sublime will be coming up in that bat chat. Your thoughts on the situation, Alarai?
Well, one of the problems with having 7 people is that you find it very hard to get vision without it costing you the game. And we saw that at the start there where Sublime got hit by the IS-7 and he took a big hit and had to back off and whatnot. He's no longer able to provide vision for his team because of that health deficit. But the same applies for Reddit, where they're 55 Praetorian. He's only got 800 health left, so he's got to wait for the IS-7. He's got to follow this guy up. Because of that, we're seeing a lot of very very slow progressive movement here, as people are very very picky about gaining momentum at the right times.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
As 3 minutes remaining here, get flanked on that offense. They're trying to work down Foxy Baddies slowly but surely, getting some chip damage here and there as we see Foxy Baddies' health just bleeding out. As the surround on Foxy Baddies is very good right now. Sublime gonna be getting caught out in the village here. He's got a T-22 surrounding him of Carjacks and Letif, both in those T-22 mediums. Sublime gonna be moving out here, but it will eventually be his demise shortly. 67 HP remaining on him, as Letif's looking to help out Carjacks, but Carjack's gonna be trying to poke over and get that shot. Gonna get tracked for 415. Does he use that repair kit? He's gonna take another 2 shots. 100 HP left remaining on him. As this situation, he went from full HP to 100 in a very quick amount of time. He's gonna be getting taken out by All Hard all the time from that D ridge. As now Poi Blade and Letif have a bat chat on their flank. But Poi Blade gonna be taking out Tedster. Now they just need to slowly work out these E5s, but they only have a minute 30 remaining, so Get Flank needs to push in very quickly or get a triple cap going. It looks like they're gonna go for the kills though, as Letif gonna be chasing that batch out of Sublime here. See if he can pick up that kill, or will Sublime get away? Looks like Letif should be able to pick it up very shortly. There it is, but Letif has to get back here and use his HP in this battle, as there's 1 minute remaining. Get Flank needs to work these guys out. They do have the Foxy Baddies trapped in this northeast sector, but Strike 0 and Strike with a 7 have a lot of HP remaining that needs to be worked down from Get Flank. They only have 50 seconds to do it. Rummy's going to be moving in here very shortly, but the Conqueror of Bryant's going to be getting pushed by the 2 mediums. Mini battles going around everywhere. Bryant needs to pick up that kill, only hitting for 430 though. Gonna leave Ziegles with 32. As Bryant going down, 30 seconds left. Looking like the Foxy Baddies will have a successful defense here, but we don't want to give it away too early. As Strike 0, 83 HP remaining. Ziegles 32 HP remaining. Very low tanks all over. Dwight gonna be pulling out, gonna get taken out by Strike 0. Actually, Strike 0 taking out Letif. Looks like Dwight was trying to go for that one shot and wasn't able to accomplish it. So the Foxy Baddies getting that defense.